you do that? Do you do lights over there or no?
We're here on Cap TV. Jordan Luciano here.
Yeah.
We got JGeorge in the ring currently.
As I'm talking over JGeorge in the ring. Once again.
Directors.
1 year straight.
But you know what? If it weren't for you doing that, I wouldn't have
found my true self. And that's what tonight's all about, guys.
can we get my two boys out here? The production crew.
Can you guys go ahead and come out here? We gotta.
Yes. JGeorge currently in the ring with his director's chair.
There you go. Just come on.
He's got his crew as
Give me
well,
your water.
TG3 and Lenny as well.
Big shoot today. We're gonna help Nick truly know that he can't go back to. I own the rights to Nick. There you go. Let me just wipe off the time. We gotta let Nick know. You know he can't go back. You know he's got to go forward, or rather in this case, he's gonna have to go back because I'm keeping the rights to Nick Step. Yeah. Water me up. There we go.
Wait a minute, Lenny! Wait a minute, oh, it's Nick Step! Wait a minute! I think we're underway now. We are underway. And we have an interesting match right now as Nick Step goes right to an intellectual property on a pole match. I was trying to get it in, but I had to let JGeorge do his monologue, his opening monologue. But what a turn of events. We have JGeorge taking on Nick Step here, the baby girl. Intellectual property on the pole match. And it's simple. You win by getting the intellectual property. It's as simple as that. As now these two hate each other, who went at it when JGeorge made a movie for Nick Step during March Sadness for Creative Pro Wrestling, and after the premiere of the movie, it wound up being a brawl here at Creative Pro, and that wasn't the end of it with these two. So now they're in this match with the intellectual property on the pole, and now they're battling it out now. Oh, and Nick Step going right to the eye, raking the eyes, and down goes JGeorge. Look at the director's chair out of the way. I noticed, I didn't want to say it because I'm like, no, maybe I'm just seeing things. When JGeorge's crew of TG3 and Lenny came out, I'm like, Lenny's looking a little bit buffer today. He's looking a little bit more muscular. And it adds up that it wasn't Lenny. Lenny's like 110 pounds soon. Oh, welcome to Thunder Bay. Watch out, Nick Step pushes them off as they run into each other. These two have been going at it for a long time, decent amount of months. Like I said, we thought it paid off during the movie premiere of Nick Step's movie, produced and edited by JGeorge. And then after the movie premiere, they wound up rolling it out. But now we're here today, Cap TV. These two going at it for the intellectual property on top of that pole. Nick Step using JGeorge to help him get to the top of that. And JGeorge kicking him out, kicking his legs out. Oh, nice innovative backbreaker, should I say there. Taking out Nick Step.
Realize. You can no longer go back.
Look at that now. You see that tape on JGeorge's nose. He just did have plastic surgery on his nose. That is the bandages after post-surgery. So he's got to watch his face. You know, Nick Step has targeted it quite often early on in this match.
That's a wrap.
No! It's not a wrap! This isn't a movie!
And Nick Step with a good point right now. Nick Step's fighting for his life and his career right now. But then you have on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, JGeorge, everything to him is cinematic. It's a scene. It's a movie pretty much as he bounces Nick Step's face off the cement wall.
Like this. No, right here, just like that, right.
And now he's producing a punch to get Nick Step right into it. But then Nick Step counters and throws TG3's punch right into JGeorge's face, and down goes TG3. I've never seen I've seen JGeorge do a lot of weird, innovative stuff in the ring, as now he sends Nick Step's face off to the steel post. I've never seen him produce a punch. That was interesting. JGeorge trying to build on the momentum, stomping Nick Step's face off the side of the apron. Nick Step dazed and confused, and now there it is, right in front of JGeorge. the climb. It may be a short climb by visual, but it's a long climb in reality. JGeorge right there next to the pole. And now Nick Stapp. Down goes JGeorge. Oh, and it broke his thing. I don't know what it's called, but off the head and into his director's chair goes JGeorge. JGeorge right where he was when he started off the match, in the director's chair and fighting back while seated.
You don't know me. You don't know me. Come on, Nick. You got to give me a leg back.
JGeorge, dazed, sitting in his chair, pops right back up and meets Nick Stapp with a slap across the chest. But Nick Stapp right back up. Oh, but Nick Stapp catches a jawbreaker by JGeorge. No, I think Nick Stapp's busted open. I think I see some blood from my angle. Yup, Nick Stapp's been busted open. Oh, and a kick to the chest, and down goes Nick Stapp, while still in the director's chair, as the crowd in Hicksville disapproves. Now with Nick Stapp down in the chair, Nick Stapp bloodied in the chair, JGeorge looks to start the climb.
Nick, get up.
He's got to unhook. It's hard to just pull down. Oh, and a hard fall for JGeorge from the top rope. Nick Stapp raking the top rope there, and down goes JGeorge, but right back to his feet. Both men looking to climb. Now JGeorge using his environment, using the ring ropes. JGeorge, he can't just pull it down from underneath. He's got to get on top of that clipboard there. He's got to unhook it. Oh, and down goes JGeorge. Again, second time in a row. JGeorge now in a tree of woe, and Nick's going to use JGeorge's lifeless body in the tree of woe. He's going to use his body to climb up.
Nick, is this what you want, Nick? Nick, think about it. Think about it. Didn't work the first time. Is this what you want? Is this what's right for you?
JGeorge trying to plead, but here comes Lenny. Lenny out from the back, distracting Nick Stapp. Nick Stapp down. Is this the opening JGeorge needs? JGeorge got it. JGeorge has won the intellectual property on a pole match.
It's in blood now. It's written in blood. I am, and forever will be, Nick Stapp. You have to call the seamstress. This is unacceptable. I'm in photo shoot Monday.